Agriculture represents one of the main pillars of the economy of this country, even at households level, and it represents some 45% of the revenue of the country. And this is one of the reasons why it was jointly decided in a spirit of partnership between the European Union and the government of Rwanda to identify agriculture as one of our key sectors of intervention, our EU development assistance.
Since 2004, the Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources has developed and implemented 3 consecutive strategic plans for agricultural transformation in Rwanda, all aiming at harmonizing the agriculture sector development activities. These plans have been elaborated and implemented in collaboration with development partners, among whom the European Union has played a crucial role. The 3rd plan has just ended and can already be considered as a success, with the strong support of the Rwandan government providing the private sector with all the necessary means to operate.
We did a lot in PSTA4, even the previous PSTA. That's where we found that the government was doing a lot. And to be fair, that was needed to provide the ground for the private sector to operate.
The sector has witnessed very significant progress, such as the distribution of livestock, which has expanded the animal resource sector, the increase of land surface area cultivated under irrigation, the rise in productivity with the use of agrochemicals, organic manure, seeds, and the post-harvest infrastructure. Rehabilitation of feeder roads have improved product quality and markets accessibility. The 4th strategic plan for the transformation of agriculture, covering the period 2018 to 2024, will be launched in July 2018. This 4th plan, made on the basis of the lessons learned during the implementation of the previous plans, clearly sets the policy framework for a productive, green and market-led agriculture sector.
In the PSTA4, we want it to be driven by the private sector. When we are trying to host events like this that are government and the private sector to meet and dialogue, that is one thing that we try to do.
The European Union is one of the key partners of the Rwandan government in the elaboration and the implementation of the 4th strategic plan for the transformation of agriculture.
The European Union has been supporting the revision and the drafting of this plan, and we're also willing to support its implementation. The PSTA4 has 4 priority areas, namely innovation and extension, productivity and resilience, inclusive markets and value addition, and enabling environment and responsive institutions. The important element is that under this new strategic plan, the government should, let's say, move from being an actor in the sector to an enabler.
The agriculture sector in Rwanda still has challenges ahead. Climate change is one of them. It heavily affects the crop production and remains one of the priorities of the 4th strategic plan for the transformation of agriculture.
Nitwa Murebwayire Christina, nkaba nkuriye Chambre y'ubuhinzi n'ubworozi mu kigo cy'abikorera. Ngewe ndi umuhinzi, mpinga urutoki nkakoramo divayi yitwa ibanga. Koko ibintu by'imihindagukire y'ikirere bitugiraho ingaruka twebwe abahinzi n'aborozi, kuko tuba tutazi iyi imvura iri bugwire, bityo bikatwicira imyaka, izuba ikatwicira imyaka, kubera yuko ntabwo twuhira, turacyahinga muri gakondo.
The Rwandan government, together with the European Union, are doing major investments to mitigate the climate change issues.
Actually, the climate change is hitting hard Rwanda. Last year we experienced droughts, and this year we experienced a lot of floods and pests and diseases. So, I mean, we are really feeling the impact of the climate change, but what we are trying to do is to invest more into mitigation measures.
Another main issue affecting the Rwandan agricultural sector is the value added of the crop production. Processing and value addition is another priority of the 4th strategic plan for the transformation of agriculture.
My name is Emile Sanzabaganwa. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Kinazi Cassava Plant. Kinazi Cassava Plant is an agro-processing plant We are processing cassava tubers and we get cassava flour. For us, let us say regarding cassava, some 2 months ago, we have set up what we call platform for cassava, which is normally combining from seeds up to, I think, last consumer.
In spite of diverse challenges, the PSTA4 will have to take the difficult challenge of accelerating inclusive economic development founded on the private sector, knowledge, and Rwanda's natural resources, and developing Rwandans into a capable and skilled people with quality standards of living and a stable and secure society.